Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Let's Makeup. Thank you so much for watching. In today's video, I'm going to be doing an eye look on this beautiful palette right here. This is my first time using it on camera, and I'm going to give you some thoughts that I have on it. It's kind of a first impression / review. I'm not going to say it's a full-on review because I haven't used it for enough time, but my first impressions on it you will see in this video. And it's an absolutely beautiful palette. When you look at it, it's just full of beautiful jewel tone purpley mauve shades, and this is something I don't really have in my collection, so I was really excited to try it out, and I decided to do a little bit of a smoky halo eye, something that's quite wearable, and halo eyes look good on everybody. So I tried to do something that's versatile and that will suit all eye shapes, all eye colors, all skin colors, and I really like how it came out. This definitely was improvisation. I didn't plan this. I think that if you have hazel eyes, hazel green eyes like myself, or any eye color actually, these colors are gonna make your eyes pop. I can definitely see the greens coming through my eyes after putting on these shadows, and it's a really pretty palette. It is on the pricey side, so definitely, you know, save for it, invest in it, or think about it before you splurge. I just wanted to show you guys how you could use this palette if you do have it. So without any further ado, if you want to see how I got this eye look, I didn't really do my entire base on camera, but I did a little bit of contouring and all that stuff after I did the eyes. So if you want to see how I got this look, and then just keep watching. So I already have my base down and my eye primer just to cut some time because my previous video was a little bit long. I don't want to make videos that long, so I kind of skipped out on the base because you guys have seen me do that a couple times now. But if you want to see the full shebang, just let me know in the comments and I'll do that. So I'm going to start off with the star of the show. This is the Lila palette. Obviously, I said that already. I'm going to do something smoky and something very purple, and I'm really liking the halo vibe right now, so I think I'm going to do another halo eye. And to start off the look, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's a nice taupey matte shade, and I'm just going to go in with a MAC blending brush. This is the 224, and I'm just going to place this in my crease, and this is going to act as our transition shade, like always. This time I'm going to bring the shadow in all the way, like into here, because we're going to do a halo eye, and it's deep enough to go all the way in. So I'm going to do that right now. So far it's blending out really, really nice. I haven't used the shimmers yet, but the mattes are really, really nice so far. I'm really liking this shade as well. It's a nice transition shade and it's not too light. Now I'm gonna warm up the eyes with a little bit of this matte shade here. It's a nice brownish, it's like a dark, deeper brown. It reminds me of Saddle by MAC. It's a deeper brown with a bit of red in it. And I'm gonna place this in my outer V. So I'm gonna focus on the outer corner right here and then go in and down. And this is going to create that outer V. Sometimes when I'm doing the outer corners, I like to go in just circular motions just to help blend the color in a little bit more and make sure that it's even. That's really important. Now I'm just kind of mixing the two together to kind of just like finish off that outer corner. And blending the two colors together will really help with the blending process. So that's a little tip if you're using two shades. When you're near the end of your eye look, or not the eye look, when you're near the end of your blending, just kind of like use both of them at the same time. So far I'm really liking the shadows, which doesn't surprise me. I have the Sunset palette and I love that palette. So it's very, very similar. You do have to blend a lot, but they blend well. It's just you need to blend a little bit more than usual. And I think that that applies to purple shades. If I'm not mistaken, purple shades are very difficult to formulate and to make really, really blendable and creamy and all that stuff when it comes to eyeshadow. So that I can see, but nonetheless, it looks pretty good. Now I'm going to go ahead and use those two same shades on a pencil brush. This is just the ColourPop one, and these aren't numbered, but it's the synthetic pencil brush, and I'm going to place that in the inner corner, and I'm leaving a blank space in the center of my eyelid. Once the color is in the inner corners of my eyes, I'm going to take the same blending brush we used in the first place and just go and blend and make sure everything is one. So once I have everything blended to my liking, I'm going to go in with this beautiful purple shade right here. It's a shimmery shade. I'm going to just use my finger for this, and I'm going to use my ring finger, and I'm just going to pop that on the center of the lid. Ooh, that's pigmented. So because I have hooded eyes, I like to stop a little bit below the crease when I'm applying this shimmery shade, just because of my hooded eyes. Throughout the day, these shimmers will transfer into that hooded part and it'll kind of like travel up here, and I don't like that, so I'm just going to stop a little bit below. It's not going to change the way that this halo will look. It's just a little bit of a trick that I like to do. It's very hard to talk while I do this. Okay, so now that we have that purpley shade down, I'm gonna go in with this stunning, it's one of the lighter shades in the palette and it's more of a shimmer. And I'm gonna put this right on top of that color, just to make the eyes pop a little bit more. And I'm gonna use that same finger and I'm just gonna pop it right in the center of the eye. I'm actually gonna deepen the outer and inner corners with this shade right here. It's a deeper burgundy shade with some purple in it, and I just think that this look needs a little bit of a deeper halo. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit more of that and then blend one more time and then go back to the center of the lid. I'm actually gonna take a MAC 242 brush and I'm gonna put some of that lighter shimmery shade. I'm gonna spray it with some setting spray and just kind of intensify it a little bit because, oh my gosh, I just sprayed my chest. Okay, so I'm just gonna spray my brush and then I'm gonna go in with that shimmery shade and pop that right in the center of the lid. Yeah, that makes a difference. Adding the setting spray to the shadow really helped intensify everything, and I'm really liking how this look is turning out. It's a very subtle halo eye. It's not too intense, and that's kind of what I was going for. So once you've applied and blended, you're pretty much done with the top part, and now we're gonna go with the bottom lash line. And for that, I'm gonna take this Smashbox brush. This is my absolute favorite Smashbox brush, and the number came up, so I'm not exactly sure what it's called. But it looks like this, and I'm gonna go in with this shade and this shade with a light hand, tap off the excess, and then I'm just gonna run that along my lower lash line all the way. Now I'm gonna go in with some eyeliner. I'm using the Tarteist Double Take duo-ended eyeliner. One end is like a pencil formula, and the other end is a liquid. So I'm gonna go in with the liquid side, and I'm gonna do a very thin line with a tiny wing. And for that, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this because it's very hard to do this on camera. I'm gonna do my best. Okay, so it turned out to be kind of a bigger wing. That always happens with me, but I really like how this wing is looking with the halo. And I'm just gonna do the other eye, and then we're gonna go to the rest of the look. Once we're done with the winged liner, I'm going to go in with the other side, and I'm gonna tightline my upper waterline. So all you do for this is I like to kind of like tilt my head back and look into the mirror. It's a little bit lower than me here, and just try not to look up. And you're just kind of coating the upper waterline. I sometimes look down as well. Now I'm just gonna coat the lower waterline with the same eyeliner and then make sure that the lower lash line is nice and blended. Just to intensify the lower lash line a little bit more, I'm going in with my Zoeva smudger brush, and I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, that deeper burgundy shade, and I'm just gonna run that along the waterline as well, just so that the black liner I put on the waterline doesn't look too liney. I don't like that on myself. So this is just gonna help smoke up everything a little bit more. And now one last time with that original Smashbox brush with no additional product, and I'm just gonna run that and blend everything together one last time, and voila, you're done the eyes. Just kidding, I need to put mascara on. I'm using Monsieur Big by Lancôme and this Tarte eyelash curler, and I'm just going to not pinch my eye. Okay, so once I've drenched my eyelashes in tons of coats of mascara, I'm gonna go into the lips, and I'm taking the Nude Sticks, what are you called? The Lip and Cheek Pencil. I love this because you can use this as a cream blush as well. And this is in the shade Whisper, and it's very subtle, but it's still a really nice creamy nude. And I'm not gonna talk while I do this because I feel like it's gonna go everywhere. So we're almost done the makeup. I'm just gonna quickly contour. I'm gonna use my favorite contour palette at the moment. It's the Kat Von D one. I used it in my previous video, and I'm just gonna like I'm just gonna regularly contour my cheekbones and the like jawline, all of that good stuff. Like you'll see right now, jawline being chiseled. And most importantly, down the sides of the nose. I have kind of a weird nose. It likes to go in this direction, in case you guys didn't notice. So I like to just kind of even that out with contouring. And a little bit under the lip, and yes, jawline, and then we're all done with contouring. All that's left to do is blush and highlight, and for that, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter. This is so pretty, and it's in the shade, it's the only one actually they have right now, this shade 100 Molten Gold, and I'm gonna go in with this Sigma highlighter brush and just bathe in this. And lastly for blush, I'm kind of going in a weird order today, but whatever. I'm going to take the Chrissy Teigen collaboration with BECCA, and I'm going to take the really beautiful pinky blush here. I'm going to go in with a really light hand because this stuff is pigmented. Just that on the apples of my cheeks, and it has a little bit of a sheen to it, which is nice. So it's gonna like make my skin a little bit glowier. I don't know if you can see the blush. It's really, really pretty, and I'm making sure it's really subtle. But you can definitely build this up to a very intense pink. Okay guys, so that completes this makeup look. It's just kind of the eyes and a little bit of the face. I kind of just wanted to focus on this palette. That's what this video is revolving around. And my first impressions of it is that it's absolutely beautiful. I definitely don't have shadows like this other than my brand new Marc Jacobs Provocateur palette. These are the only two purpley tones that I have, and I love that I got this. It's definitely one of the best investments that I picked up during the Sephora sale, and I recommend this for anybody that loves these beautiful jewel tone purple shades. It's very, very flattering, and you can definitely do a lot of looks with this. They have even a couple golds and rose golds in here, so you can even kind of warm up the purples, and I think personally rose gold and purple looks really nice. So you have options with this palette. I had no issues blending. It just took a little bit of time, but I think that had to do with how dry my eyelids are today and the brushes that I used. You got to take everything into consideration. All in all, it's a good product. I'm going to keep using it. I'm not going to say it's, you need this in your life, but I have had the Sunset palette, like you guys know, for a while, and I swear by that palette, and I love that palette. And this is his little sister. So I think that I'm probably going to feel the same about this. Even though they're purple shades and they are a little bit harder to formulate, I'm very, very impressed with the shadows. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned something. Halo smoky eyes are not intimidating, or as intimidating as they seem. I really like doing halos, they're my favorite. And if you want to see other looks less halo-y and more smoky or anything like that, let me know in the comments down below, along with other videos you would like to see from me. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe on your way out, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!